Yo, so in today's video we are at the Nebraska map by SunGuard. It's one that I think was in pipe. It was definitely in session and is basically just like a little paradise of random street spots and little streets. It's very cramped and kind of got a nice atmosphere to it, so it's perfect for somebody like me who wants to get really deep into weird tech-style tricks. And I'm just kind of in the mood for a chill sesh today. Not all that much talking, just trying to be as creative as possible, so let's go. Yo, starting off with a nice little gap there. Sweet. There's just so much stuff. It's like one after the other. Definitely want to session these things as well. Like I could probably get some crazy like grind, manual kind of weird combos and stuff. Okay, shut up. I really want to get like a grind to grind or something like that. Well, we got bonk instead. And I think I'll take that, because that's pretty cool. I also really want to do like a grind to grind on this. I don't know if it'll work. Maybe a bit tricky. Ooh! We made it. Just realised you can kind of grind, and then if you turn it into an ice pick or a manual, you actually hit the little pole as well. So, if you see here, actually it wasn't raised up that much, but still it hits. It didn't flow all that great and the ending was crap, but we could maybe get a smoother version of that. I can't tell. Does that look good? I didn't even realise there was a skateboard under there as well. You had to try, right? It seemed like a logical progression. Sketch nose landing, but we could maybe do something with that. Seemed a bit better. Maybe a bit sketch because we went from an ice pick to a double peg briefly there, but still, it shows you can bonk that and then get off it. Damn. I didn't even do the input for a crooked. Or a fakey crooked, but damn, that's actually pretty sick. Unintended, which makes it even better in my mind. Oh yeah, if you're wondering what this thing on the top right is, it's something that's a bit of a work in progress. It's probably going to be released soon. Just ignore it for the time being. Good bonk. He still does that thing where it kind of like falters after a bonk. Like he won't just land flat. He'll kind of be stuck in a manual position sometimes, which doesn't look all that great for a lot of bonk stuff, but I don't know. Can't be helped, I guess. Okay. Did not need that at the end. Definitely a me style thing, but getting one object and trying to attack it from as many angles as possible is always a lot of fun. Now we're only attacking it from here, from this bank. You could go from this way to the rail direct, to that rail over there, from the rail to the bank. Okay, we've got a lot of work to do. Surprisingly hard to get clean, if I'm being honest. Yo. Is that crooked? Just looked like it was more on the sprocket than anything. It's kind of interesting. It's like a stall point or something. If it works. Yeah. Then you could maybe go from there, pivot to a different thing. Okay, slow as hell landing, but that's cool. Like, that's something I don't think I've ever done before in this game. Pivot. And out. Sweet. Is that a different version? Oof. So many options for combos. Like, so many different lines you can get off everything. Got the bonk. Damn, I have no idea how that 180 worked to the end there. But I am not complaining. We're just tricking on everything around here. I have no idea what to do. Shit. Decade will do. Damn, was that a bomb? Was. So it took no hander as well. Sweet. Is that Jib Paradise around here? Not necessarily the cleanest stuff I've ever done before, but the ideas are just all over the place. I think I've said it before, but with other maps and stuff, but for this one I really want to split it into 2 videos, I think. It'll be a waste to just kind of rush through it and skip through some of the potential cool stuff, so yeah, it might be a 2-parter, I've decided. No sound, but it worked. Kind of another style of bonk, I guess. Okay, didn't expect the double grind. Just trying to see what kind of variations you can get off this. Infinite, I guess, just like everything else. This black bin is a little harder. It doesn't seem to want to ride it properly, but take what you can get. That wasn't bad. Don't forget you can utilize curbs as well. We hit that. Just... a little bit jank, but that's kind of like a really cool setup for lines. Also bonks. Sweet. Found another little obscure spot, which may not seem like much, but when you've got the potential to use this to get to the rail, or go over here, then maybe hit a bonk down the steps, or hit the rail, or there's a million options. I just want to test it all out, I think. Never mind a line, it's hard just getting a single bonk trick off that, so I just kind of want to test out some variations. Yeah, it's kind of tricky. Actually, the rail doesn't seem to be an object. Do we just ride through it? Okay, that's a bit of a shame. Just trying to get some sort of wall ride. But they tend to be... I hope one of those sort of tricks get fixed. Because they're very, like, vertical. They always feel off. Like, you don't just hit a wall ride as you'd expect. Sometimes you don't hit it at all. But yeah, it goes really vertical. And that kind of bothers me. I'd rather it be a more natural angle so you get a bit more, like, forward momentum or whatever. I don't know. Does anybody else find wall rides a bit weird? You gotta like manually move them around. Compared to pipe, at least they don't feel as good in my mind. Stupid, I know, but just as like one way of using these sort of steps, kind of just nose. Well, I guess it didn't really bonk down them very well, but there's a bunch of different ways you can utilize these. Utilize the middle bit as well, instead of just gapping all the way down. Not really like super fast feet or anything, but... I think I will call it here, because I definitely want to do a second video. We haven't really done the second half of the map down this further down this hill or whatever, and there's probably more things I can figure out around here. There's stuff like this which I didn't ride as well, so yeah, definitely a two-parter. I think this is a really good map if you're into like tech, proper street style stuff. There's a lot of unusual objects, a lot of crazy angles. You could just get tons of tricks out of this one little thing here, for example, as you may have seen from the start of the vid. But yeah, happy days, I think. Well, I'm getting a bit burnt out on the game because there's not a lot of updates. We're still waiting for MASH to kind of update everything, but in the meantime, got to make your own fun. Unfortunately, this map is kind of doing a good job of getting me inspired again, so all good. Anyway, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.